The South Sacramento Habitat Conservation Plan provides for Federal and State Endangered Species Act permitting for all the development that's going to occur in this part of the county. This plan covers over 317,000 acres in South Sacramento County. And so what makes this plan unique is that we've actually married Clean Water Act 404 responsibilities with the Endangered Species Act responsibilities. This real groundbreaking permitting strategy with the Corps of Engineers, that's never been done anywhere in the country. This is the first.
I really think the Habitat Conservation Plan and the county's ordinance are about good government at the end of the day. This is a multi-tiered, multi-agency approach from federal to state to locals.
Currently, home builders seek an array of permits from federal, state, and local agencies. And the South Sacramento Habitat Conservation Plan allows a one-stop shop where we can come in, get the permits we need that apply to federal agencies, and that will allow greater environmental protections while allowing us to also pursue the home building that is necessary to meet the demands of the housing crisis.
Well, right out of the gate, it's a regional conservation plan rather than a project-by-project one. So we're able to look at the entire landscape and the specific species that we were trying to conserve, and then focus from that perspective as opposed to the original perspective, which is you got a project, you have impacts, let's just replace that habitat with something equivalent someplace.
The plan covers 28 species at risk. 11 of those are state or federally listed under our respective Endangered Species Acts. What's unique about the species that are listed is most of them are wetland dependent, and they rely on this rolling open grassland, and they're very compatible with agriculture.
That it would be compatible, that those in the agricultural industry and certainly the family farmers and ranchers will have found this to be something that works from an easement standpoint and from a standpoint of compatibility of adjacent preservation and land uses and conservation.
It's not like no one's preserving lands right now and doing all that. It's happening now, but you don't have this broader community impact of the environment and agriculture. And this is going to be, I think, an important thing as we move forward.
One of the biggest difficulties in trying to get one of these plans done is that it's an absolute marathon. It's not a sprint. So it took 24 years to get the South Sac HCP from idea to completion.
This plan was developed by a wide variety of agencies and organizations and individuals. And in a sense, they spoke different languages. And it all came together in this plan.
So in the end, I think we struck a balance. We struck a balance between the needs of the development community for efficiency and cost savings and the needs of the environmental community for good habitat protection. And it's all done with the kind of overview of respecting private property rights in a public setting.
What happens if the HCP isn't there? And we have that by way of example on now, because now things are looked at in a micro way. When someone wants to have land that's put in for habitat, they don't look and say, what's best for the region?
Over the next 50 years, we know where conservation will happen. It's going to happen in a comprehensive landscape scale manner. So we're going to have these beautiful big open spaces that will be protected, and that's guaranteed.
That's on the one side. On the other side is urban development located in the right places that are outside of where the most valuable habitat is, in a way that will, I think, be consistent with the cities, the local cities and the county's plans for urban development. And taken together, I think, it will really enhance the quality of life for future generations.
When we're done, we're going to have a preserved network that works. They're big enough and interconnected enough that those resources will be secure, and that they'll last in perpetuity. I think that's really important. That'll hopefully be a legacy for the county.